In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the SHADPS4 PlayStation 4 emulator for Windows completely portable. Stay tuned.
Welcome to SHADPS.
Hey guys, welcome back to Harrison Hacks. As I mentioned in the intro, I will be setting up the SHADPS4 emulator for Windows today, and then I'm going to show you how to make that completely portable. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you're going to want to do is head to the link in the description, and the first link is going to take you to download the emulator itself. So they do have the command line version, but we're going to go with the Qt version that gives us the GUI. And you'll hit download now. And there we go. So we'll minimize that. We will have a zip file. So as of this video, it's 0.5.0 is the release. We're going to right click on our zip file. And if you don't have 7-zip installed, I will also link that in the description of the video. We're going to right click, 7-zip, and you want to do extract to. Once you do that, you will have your SHADPS4 folder. So we're going to go inside. And from here, we're just going to launch up SHADPS4.exe. It's going to ask you for a directory to install games. So hit browse. And we're inside of our SHADPS4 folder right now. I'm going to hit new folder. And I'm just going to call this games. Just like that. Select folder. Directory to install DLC. I like to go to browse. And again, inside the root of our SHADPS4 folder, we're going to hit new folder. And I'm just going to put DLC. Easier to find later, in my opinion. Select the folder. Hit OK. So now we have SHADPS4. And we can go to our settings cog right here. Now I'm going to put is PS4 Pro. That's up to you. I don't know if it makes a big difference or not. I'm going to put enable full screen for when my games launch. And you can go and update the compatibility database if you choose. You can also check for updates. So this would be your main releases, and then they also have nightlies. So there is a nightly update, but I'm not going to cover the updates in the video. It's straightforward. It's pretty much automatic. For your input, as of right now, there is no way to set your controls. So if you're using an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller, they work right out of the box. If you're using any other controller, I can't tell you if your buttons are going to be mapped properly or not, but it is a feature they're working on. Remember, this emulator is still very young. For graphics, you can choose your graphics device. I just have Intel garbage graphics. And then I recommend staying on 720 unless you've got a very powerful computer. Here's our pass. We won't touch that. And debug, I leave off. So we'll hit apply, save. And now we have to install a game. So you would go to File, and you can do Install Packages. I can't tell you where to get the games, but you can find them on Google. So I just have one game here with an update or a patch. So I've got Mummy Demastered. I'll hit Open. OK. OK. And there's our game. Now you can see I'm on version 1.00. Now I will do my patch. Open. OK. Yes. OK. Now we're on version 1.02. The other option that you do have in your settings is there's utilities. Download cheats and patches. There's not very many as of right now. So when we head on over to the repository on GitHub, if we were to go into the cheats folder that they have, you can see there's 5 cheats here, or 6 cheats. And for the patches, There's 5. So you can choose to download them if you want to. For Bloodborne, I know you're going to need them, but basically, if you had them in your game installed, you would just go Settings, Utilities, Downloads, Cheats, and Patches, Download for all games. And for me, it took a few seconds before it let me know if there was any cheats for my games. But I can also hit Download Patches. So there we go. Patches were downloaded. There you go. Cheats. So next up, I just want to show you guys the compatibility, and this is listed in the description as well. So what I do when I go to the compatibility list, I only want games that are playable. So I'll scroll down. Here's Mummy Demastered that I currently have, but I'll just click this status dash playable. And then that's going to let you go through the list of all the playable games only. So you can go ahead and check that out to make sure your game that you want to play is compatible with the emulator. Just want to point out that what the system requirements are. And this is basically just your minimum. This is the bare minimum, but you can get away with it. I don't have much of a PC right now, and it's working pretty well. The other one I wanted to show you was how can I set up my controller. And basically it's just telling you it has innate controller support with basic one-to-one conversions of the buttons. So it's currently not supported, but it will come in a later version. So that's good to know. But I think what we should do is go ahead and make this portable. So I'm going to close. And if I were to drag this into another folder and launch it up, you can see my game doesn't appear. So let's close. And we're going to go into our user folder. And we have our config.toml. So I'm going to right click, edit. And we're going to scroll down until we get to the install dirs. And for here, we just want to have it look like this. So inside, you're going to put dot / games. So it's going to look just like this. For the add-ons, we're going to come back here, put a dot, and that's what your DLC should look like. Dot / DLC, if that's what you named your folder like I did. File, save, close. Now we will launch SHADPS4. There's our game. So I'm just going to close out and just show you that when I cut and paste it somewhere else, my game will still appear. So cut, paste it on my desktop, launch it up, and there's my game. So I can hit play. And there we go. That's how you get SHADPS4 up and running, and it's also how you get it to be completely portable so you can put it on any hard drive letter, any folder you want, and it's still going to find your games. That's going to do it for me today. Really appreciate you watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, have a good day.